Rico, would you like to do the honours?
Vincent, a bit of a reality check, I suppose, or hard lesson, mate.
No, for it to be a reality check, it would have been something that I've spent 11 years of my life in the Premier League, so I have a pretty good understanding of what the level is, and I don't think anyone is naive going into this division. We know it's a challenge, and if you look at the total amount of points that the promoted teams have got so far this season, you realise obviously that every game is going to be tough, but this one was no different. Quality side, lots of attacking threat, and you know, at times, especially in the second half, more than the first half, the second half, at times we had a period of time where we weren't able to compete, and you know, probably either side of that period there's some positives, but not enough to compete with that level of teams at the moment.
Matt?
How concerned are you defensively? 11 goals conceded so far.
No, look, it's not something I'm happy about, but I always think, and I said it as well, it's easier to solve the defensive side and to solve the fact that you have a lack of chances in the team. I think we create chances at a very high level, so against teams like Villa, City, and now today against Tottenham, and that's something we have to keep in our game, and obviously we need to become more solid, but that's something that you can work on. You can really work on that, and our team still got a lot of improvement in it.
You didn't have a good start to the game, did you? Not to build on that.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I mean, we started well, and obviously these teams at Premier League level, they tweak little things and then they change bits in the game where you've got to then be able to either adapt yourself or a little bit control the game until you got, you know, the time to adapt. And we were not able to do that. The moment we lost a little bit of control over the game, then it became very difficult for us to stop them from having chances. The moment we got control again of the game, or we were back into the game, let's put it this way, because it's hard to control the game against these teams. Then we looked like we were able to defend, and we looked like we were able again to create some more chances. But it's just difficult. It's a high level of opponent that you face, of course.
Yeah, I thought Luka showed by the bright spark. How impressed were you with him, and did he come up with a knock towards the end?
Cramps, I think he ran his socks off, just like the majority of the team.
Thanks, Matt. Andy?
Hi, Vinny. How do you go about making those improvements? Is the international break coming up now really important to get that time on the training pitch and in the video room, I guess?
Yeah, I think, you know, if I speak for myself, during my career, I think I've not just been probably a good leader or captain because of the good times. It's easy to be a good leader in good times. I think it's in these moments that I feel most confident in, you know, just what you need to be doing to get better, and it's usually keeping people calm, focusing on doing the analysis of things that need to be better, and then deciding for yourself what you want as a next step to improve and to face these opponents. So my goal is to say, okay, next time we go and play Tottenham and City, you know, can we again show that we've either closed the gap or even given ourselves a chance to win those games? That's how you approach it, and usually the emotional side gets in the way of it because people either panic or. But in my character, that's not my character. So I'll say that you'll do everything you can to avoid defeats, but in these moments also where you learn the most about the characters of your players, the people in the dressing room, about how your team can respond and get better.
And how important is it to stick to the principles? Because I guess, you know, you mentioned panic there. People would think, well, do you need to be more solid? Do you need to put more defenders into teams, stuff like that, or play a different way? How important is it to stick to your principles?
Yeah, I think it's not this. I think you get a person. I think as a coach, by just the name of the coach, you kind of get what that person is, and so this is, you know, something that I can't change. It's not in my nature, and as well we've had success, so we can never forget this. And like I said before, to make adjustments, that's something different. But if you look at teams that have been successful and unsuccessful over the years, I mean, you know, it's always the same in football. Once something doesn't work, you do the exact opposite, and when that doesn't work, you go and do the opposite again. So it's the opposite of my character, that as well.
Thanks, Andy. Smudge, Mike, Ken, happy? Great.
Thank you guys.
everyone.
Take care.